you guys? It's your girl Mo Christine. On today's episode of Kicking It, we've got Casey. Thank you so much for joining me.
Anytime.
Now, crown mass. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Casey. I'm originally from Calgary. I moved to Toronto for school. So I went to OCAD. I studied environmental design. So like spatial design, I wanted to be an architect. Actually, when I was in school, my thesis was on, I took like the function of sneakers and translated it into a space. That was like my whole project, and I feel like that's where I like really got into sneakers and like how they're made and that type of stuff. And then after school, I started working in marketing and then eventually branched out to start a business with my two best friends, a floral design business. So now I'm doing that full time. And then the Carnival stuff, which is normally seasonal, but you are doing it all year round. So now we've like fully jumped into that as well. So I have a lot more Carnival projects too, or costume design stuff going on. Yeah, I love to travel.
Yes.
The pandemic makes it hard
soon
for
hopefully
that.
we travel a lot more.
Yeah, that's a bit about me.
I love it. Okay, so before we get into the kick talk, we want a sneak peek. All right, so what do you have on today?
So today I'm wearing Shocks. They're just my go-to white pair of shoes. I wear them every other day. Yeah, I think they're great, and I think I want a lot more. I haven't seen a lot of Shocks come out though, but I feel like they're becoming a lot more popular, especially in Toronto. So hopefully I'll come across some more.
Yes. Wear your shoes, people. Wear your
shoes.
Okay, so when did the love for kicks start for you? Now I know you said you went to school for it, but did it start like at a young age? Was that first shoe that you saw and you're like, kicks?
I think like growing up, I was a bit of a tomboy. So like I played a lot of soccer. I was a bit of a tomboy. So I think like that's where it kicked off. And then I think I was really inspired by Vashti Kolo when I was younger. So I think like her aesthetic and growing up in Calgary and not really seeing anyone else with that aesthetic, she really inspired me. And I think that sparked my curiosity. And then one of my first jobs I actually really cared about was at Goodfoot in Calgary, actually. So I was pretty young at the time, but like working in an actual like sneaker boutique, a super successful one, a Canadian one. I think that for sure is where I learned the most. I at the time was hanging out with a group of these Filipino guys in Calgary who just know like everything about sneaker culture, and I have to give them credit for like most of what I learned. Yeah, and then from there I think it just continued. I think sneaker culture for women started to become more accessible, so it was a bit easier after that point. Yeah.
So what is your take on the representation of females in the sneaker world right now?
I think right now it's great. Like I think we've come a long way. Like there's more women being able to design sneakers, or that have been, which we all see. And it's still not a lot or many at all, but at least there is like a bit of traction. Whereas I think before, like when I was younger, it was still kind of weird. It was still kind of like you couldn't find sneakers in smaller sizes. Like that was still harder. Whereas now you have like places like Makeway, and you know, there is a world, or there's starting to be a bigger world for women, I think.
So we're heading in the right direction.
For sure.
Yes, female sneakerheads. Do you use that term? Do you like that term? Some people, it goes back and forth. Like female sneakerheads, they don't like to be categorized as a female sneakerhead, just like a sneakerhead.
Right.
Like why add female?
Right.
What is your take on that?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I totally agree, actually. And I probably still say female sneakerhead, but I agree. I think it's like a lot of times you, as someone who's just interested in sneakers, you might know a lot more than the next male sneakerhead or whatever. I don't think it matters. As well as the like aesthetic of shoes. I think a lot of them go kind of like simultaneously, and I don't think they need to be like gender specific always, but you know, it's the world we're dealing with.
Yes, it is. And I mean, some people use it and they don't mean it in a specific way.
Totally.
They're just saying, you know.
Yeah. Even the word sneakerhead too, I think like for me, I I think it comes with a idea of like you collect sneakers, you wait in lines for sneakers, you like a very specific idea, whereas I think I wouldn't call myself a sneakerhead. I love sneakers. I have a lot of sneakers. I know quite a bit about sneakers, but yeah, I don't really use the term sneakerhead for myself. Maybe because I don't like collect.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah, because like there's sneaker lovers, sneaker heads, sneaker enthusiasts, different ways that you can say it. So if someone came up to you and said, "What's a sneakerhead?" What would you say?
Sneakerhead. I think anyone that has passion for sneakers.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, simple. That's a sneakerhead.
Very simple.
Okay, so let's get into Crown Mass.
Yeah.
Tell us when that idea to add a little bit of athletic flair started, or how did it come about?
Right. So with Crown Mass, so like you mentioned, we're a section with Toronto Revelers, which is the band that we're with in Toronto. And so we had our first year on road in 2019, so before the pandemic. And me and my team, Dion and Calvin, the three of us had been to Trinidad and played Mass there a couple times. And once you do that, you fully understand why or where the sport component came into play with us. So Carnivals, it's like a marathon. Like you need to be active in the sense of you're on road all day, you're moving all day, you need the energy. So I think we really took that in, and with the three of us and all of our passion for sportswear and sneakers and sport, we were like, how has no one put these two together? So we just started focusing on it. And in the pandemic, I think the first Carnival is Sport concept came up. Calvin and I were just brainstorming because we were trying to come up with things to like keep us creative.
Yes.
So I was at home, I have a ton of Nike stuff, so does Calvin. We're like, you know what, let's try and just like rework some of the Nike stuff into a costume and make a sport costume. I love like athleisure, sportswear. I love being comfortable. So I was like, I think even just, I love being comfortable, not saying that all costumes are comfortable, because a lot of them aren't.
Yeah, you're right.
But just like trying to create a functional costume with sportswear, I was like, I think that's like a perfect mesh. So yeah, we started the first Carnival Sport costume, which you modeled. It's so great. And the main concept behind it was just that being on road is a sport, and it should be looked at as a sport. You need comfortable footwear, you need like your sweating matters, like the materials you use matters, a lot of components like that. So that's kind of the direction we're going with it.
Yes, and the first year, too bad the pandemic happened, but the first year, 2019, when you guys did that, your costume, I like that everyone had the same sneaker on. Like it just tied in the costume.
Yeah, so the first year, normally when you're in a section, you all have the same costume in different variations. So same colors, but same colors, but different like cuts. Some people wear 1 pieces, 2 pieces, big feathers, small feathers. But normally it's up to you to get your own footwear. So people will try and match their footwear. Everyone's kind of scrambling around the city trying to find something. So our first year, shout out Nike Toronto, because they gave our entire section matching shoes, which was incredible. Mostly just like the optics of seeing your section fully in unison, because that's the whole point of it, was so special, because it's hard to get the same shoes for 150 people. It just doesn't.
That's true.
Yeah, it's hard. So it was, that was really cool to see.
For me, that was the first time. I don't know if any other section has done it, but that's the first time I've seen it. You guys did it, and it looked bomb. Yeah. So I can't wait for next Carnival. Hopefully we can.
Yeah.
Because I want to be in it.
You will be in it.
Yeah. Okay, so over the summer you brought Carnival to us a little bit. Like the pandemic canceled the day, but you brought it to us at Stacked.
We did, yeah. So we had this crazy concept, and we turned it around pretty quick, but we wanted to show the city the process of Mass through Carnival as sport in a different area of the city that doesn't normally see Carnival. So we were at Stacked Market, and we presented 3 costumes within 3 weeks. So we took on a lot, I must say. I don't know if I could do it again with that timeline, mostly because the designing part. So we did 1 costume a week. So our first costume Our first costume was inspired by tennis.
Yes.
So we started the designing process on the Sunday, and then on the Monday, I sent all of our concepts, that type of stuff, to my team. The Tuesday, we had the wire bender come in, bended all the wire. I started wrapping. Wednesday, I went and bought all the feathers. It was literally the week of, picked them up. If they didn't have them, had to switch the plan. Came back, used the Nike apparel that we had to work with, kind of pulled the best concepts. We did a bit of sewing, did all the gemming the Thursday, Friday. The Saturday, we had a full, we had the models, dancers in costume. Karima Sumar did their makeup. The whole process just to show this is what goes into making a costume, condensed into a week. And then we had the presentation, steel pan, everything.
Yes, I love it.
And we did it 3 times.
Yes, and each week was a different sport.
Yeah, right. So the second week was track, and then the last one was basketball legacy. So all the costumes were inspired by sport, and then also the apparel that we used from Nike. So we did incorporate their items and rework them into a concept costume.
I like it. I like so for next year, hopefully if there's a carnival, would it be kind of the same thing? I mean, you don't have to let it all out, but I mean,
not those designs. So we won't reproduce the designs we did, but we're hoping to have a sport component next year.
Yes, I'm excited.
On road, yes, that'll be amazing.
That would be amazing. I'll be there, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, now, how many pairs of kicks would you have? Flipping the script now. Back into your closet. How many pairs do you have?
So I was actually reviewing your email, and I was like, hey, make sure you know. So I reviewed, and I have just under about 150.
Wow.
I know. And my apartment isn't that big, so how I store them all is, I have small feet, which is a blessing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. What size do you wear?
6.5.
Oh, wow. She has small feet.
So they fit into a bit of a smaller box, which is helpful.
Yes.
But I must say, I don't really get rid of shoes is the thing. I should go through them because I'm sure there's some that don't need to be held on to, but
I feel because it's hard because sometimes you're maybe I will wear it, and then style recycles.
Absolutely. And the rotation, I feel so because you have such a big rotation, you're constantly wearing different ones, so it's different from when you wear one pair out and it's okay, these are trash now.
Yeah.
No, you're just they're all, none of them are terrible.
No, I could keep it for another month or 2 or a year.
Yeah.
So what is your rotation like? Do you, I know you have your most every days, but then do you switch it up every other day?
Right.
I don't know.
It's funny I just said that because I honestly feel I wear the same 5 over and over. A Cortez, my Shocks. Actually, right now I have this pair of Daybreaks that they're a size 7, so they're a bit loose. And I was saying before, I have arthritis, so my foot's a bit swollen. So I'm in those Daybreaks every day because they fit so well.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I'll normally if it's for something specific, I'll bring out some of my more fun ones.
Okay.
Or if I go through my closet, then I'll start
these.
More. Yeah, exactly.
I like it. Okay, last question. How much do you think you spent on kicks?
In my life?
I would say in your life.
Oh, that's okay. So I feel I'm actually more of a factory store shopper, Dixie Mall.
Okay.
So I love the hunt.
Yes.
So I feel I do actually find a lot of mine for reasonable pricing. There are a few that in the past I spent a bit more on. My Ricardo TC boots. Actually one that I would still consider them a sneaker. I don't know if you remember them. Isabelle Marant did a wedge sneaker, and it was a while ago, and I was in Paris. I was younger, and I think it was the most expensive thing I've ever bought in my life. And my 2 best friends are very supportive of those types of things. They're you're in Paris, she's French, when else are you gonna, so that was a pretty expensive pair of shoes. But I feel for the most part, I don't spend a ton. Oh my gosh, I don't even know because I don't even resell. I don't know how much stuff. Maybe 5 or 6.
Okay, that's
maybe
not bad.
5 or 6.
Not bad at all. That's good. And then you have 150 pairs, or a little bit under.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
A bit under. I wouldn't say I spend like I wouldn't go and spend like $500 on sneakers right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm saving right now.
I like it. All right. Okay, so moving on. So every in-studio guest, we have a game that has to do with, what you do. Okay, so we've got Crown Mass. We've got a game.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
up for a game.
So you are going to design a pair of shoes for me.
Oh, cool.
Or maybe like, one side. I don't know. What I'm telling you, these are some nice pairs. So I mean, there's pressure, but there's no pressure.
Okay.
But don't mess it up. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Okay, so let's get set up.
Okay.
Set up. Okay, so we are set up for our Crown Mass Kicking It with Mo customizing shoe game. Are you ready to see the pair that you will be
I'm blown away by this, first of all.
We are ready.
I did not expect this. This is great.
Yes. So
fun.
I'm actually going to, you know what? I'll just show you what pair I have.
Yeah,
okay?
let's do it.
Okay. All right. So
Perfect.
we've got some
So much
pairs
less stressful.
that you can design for me. Now we've got some gems, we've got some feathers, we've got glue, scissors, all that you need to design my shoes. Because Mo wants to rock some kicks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay?
These are so cute.
Okay. No
Are you doing one
pressure.
too?
No. You know what? I'm going to give you some time.
Okay.
Maybe about 2-3 minutes. Add some jewels. Crown Mass these shoes.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm already leaning towards this Jordan.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with it.
Okay. Yes.
I actually feel like I'm on this like neutral, like brown
Okay. So we'll do
tone
that.
wave, so this is great. Okay, and then I'm thinking, I'm also obsessed with lately the ocean. Hence my terry cloth sweatsuit
I like it.
wish I was on a beach. So I think I'm gonna do blues.
I feel like I'm like in the process. Like this is real life. Like we're going on the road.
Yeah.
And yes.
Where the designing starts.
Yes.
Okay. And then maybe I'll actually add, I think maybe black might be kind of cool as like a contrast. Because I find, okay, this is when I'm doing like, what I've learned, I find, is with like costume design and my floral design stuff, you always have to have like that contrast color. Because like I love monochromatic, and then sometimes it'll be all just like muted, whereas you'll bring like a random color behind the blue and you're like, oh duh, like now I can see the detail.
Okay.
Okay.
So neutral with blue, black.
And then maybe we'll do like, oh yeah, you have scissors too.
Yes, we're prepared.
We're prepared. And blue. I'm gonna do something kind of, maybe we'll do it straight. Yeah, okay. Can I use these?
Yeah, anything. Use it all.
Use it all. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that off. That just gives like a bit of a cleaner edge.
Yes. I like it.
Oh shoot, sorry.
That's okay.
And you have a glue gun, that's great. Have you been to a mass camp?
No.
No?
No.
You don't normally like help build the costumes?
No.
No, never?
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm recruiting you.
I'm
then
here right
next
now.
year. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do them on the back.
Okay.
Just to play off their ankle.
Okay, so let's show the view.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Like that.
Yes.
Yeah. And then this one's a bit wonky. We'll still use them. I do hope my dream to get to design a sneaker for mass. I mean, not even specifically for mass, but it would probably be inspired by, I think. Would have like a little collection one day.
That would be very nice. I'd love to see it.
Yeah. And then just add him.
I like it. I like the color choices. I would have never thought to choose the blue.
The blue?
Brown.
I'm just gonna do one side.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I think maybe we'll do like a higher one to give it height.
So different levels of design, yes.
Need different levels. And then we'll get gemming.
You've got options. You got some blue gems, pink gems. You got some flower design gems.
Haven't burnt myself yet, so that's good. It's a good day so far.
It's a good start.
Yeah. Just want to hold it in place, let it dry a bit. Okay, so we'll do that.
Okay.
And then I'm actually gonna get the angle of him. Okay, then we'll start adding some gems.
Gem time. Okay.
Did you go to the gem store?
The dollar store.
Yeah. Can't lie, I go there sometimes too.
Yes.
Or these like strips. Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's handy.
You can break them apart. I mean, if anything, cut them. But
no, let's work with. We'll do.
Okay, here I can do it.
Oh yeah, so the camera can see. So sometimes a tip, like we'll put gems on the actual feathers as well. So it'll like bring your eye up.
I like it. Wow.
Add one more. I'm a bit of a more like subtle person. So like actually I feel like costume design, it's interesting because it's not necessarily me. Like I'm very like, I don't know, boring's not
like
the
simple,
word, but like simple. Yeah.
Simple.
So sometimes I really have to like push myself.
Yes.
But with this, I'm gonna keep it like sort of monochromatic. So like the blue on blue, and then we'll do the clear crystal on the black.
Okay.
Nice and clean.
Yes.
Yeah. Nails are hard, I don't know.
Nails. You just learn to work with it.
Learn tricks.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
I like it. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like that's nice and simple and clean. And then you can do like, maybe we'll add a couple just at the base just to like finish off. Oh, these ones are cool. Sorry, I get so distracted. They're like actual crystals. Gem lady. So these, sometimes we'll just like add them around I'll put them on and then show you guys.
Yes. You see it here first, guys. Kicking it with Mo, designing shoes for the road.
For the road. Carnival edition. Which more people should do.
And what we will do is after we design this, we will go on stage.
We're going on stage?
We're going on stage.
I love the stage.
I mean, we're going through the process. So we're designing it, and then you also have, when you go on stage and you're modeling the costumes, right? Okay.
So there we go. This part's a bit abstract, but I like they look like natural, like land crystals.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
I like it. Okay.
There you go.
So we are ready for the stage. Let's go. We are ready for the stage. Crown mask, kicking it with Mo. Here we have it. So please explain your design.
Yeah, so the stage, if you don't know, on road, the stage is the most fun part of all. So after the whole parade, once you get to the stage, you really turn up. And it is a competition, so that's where you have to give it your all.
Yes.
So your stage shoe matters. That's why you need.
Matters.
Yeah, you need to match. So this design, we went with a neutral sneaker. So the base is a sand taupe color. With the pop of blue. So I was saying before, I'm really feeling the ocean lately, and wanting to go swimming. So the blue just stood out to me, and then some monochromatic gems to just sparkle, because you need the sparkle.
Yes.
The sun when it hits the gems. Yeah. So this is our shoe. Oh, sorry.
I like it. You know what? I say it's an A++.
Thank
We're doing
you.
it in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so now that we hit the stage and we won the competition,
We did.
let's get into our Kicking It questions. So the Kicking It questions that I ask everybody, what are your 3 top/go-to pairs? And we want to see them.
Yeah, I brought them.
Yes.
Okay, so this one was tricky, obviously. I'll start with Cortezes.
Okay.
So Cortezes are like my really go-to. So if I'm not wearing these Shocks, I feel like they're I always bring them on a trip. Normally like the white and black pair I'll always have with me. But these ones I love. I don't even remember where I got them, but the color is just like insane.
Love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it looks so great with like all beige or I don't know. I love them. So these were a go-to.
I like it.
And then these ones are super special to me. So I got them when I was working at Goodfoot as well. So they were a collaboration with Adidas that Goodfoot did, and they were made with all recycled material. So I remember when I started there, they had them like in the back, and there was a really small pair. And I can't even remember who I was working with, but I was like, can I please have them? And they let me have them.
Oh, so
yeah,
nice.
and I've had them for, that was like over 10 years. So
They're pretty good condition.
yeah, rotation.
Rotation.
So those ones. And then, oh yeah, these were another, so I brought 4 actually.
That's okay.
But, and I struggled with the go-to because I was like, maybe I want to show like my special ones because my go-tos sometimes get kind of gross.
Because of your go-tos.
Yeah, they are your go-tos. So I do have quite a bit of Jordans. I don't wear them a lot of the time, but these ones were my very first pair, and I've kept them. They're so old, but my military blues.
Yes.
So I did end up buying, when they re-released them in 2016, I bought like a newer pair, but these ones I just can't get rid of.
They just hold something special in your heart.
Yeah, they're so old.
Do you remember where you got them or?
In Calgary. I don't remember what store though. I can't remember, but it would have been when I was living in Calgary still.
Was it like a lineup?
Nope, not even. I've actually never waited in line for shoes.
Wow.
I've never done a lineup. Yeah.
You just got lucky.
Yeah, and I feel like I've never if it's not meant for me, I move on, you know?
Makes sense.
You have to or I at least taught myself to have that mindset of there's always going to be another pair because
every day there's another pair.
Yeah.
Every day on the sneakers app.
It's true. Yeah.
I like it.
And then
Last one.
yeah, I brought one more because this one relates to Carnival sport. So this one was actually the inspiration for the last costume that we did, Legacy Basketball. Yes. So my Jordan 1s.
Yes.
Yeah. So these ones, I don't wear them that often. I wore them for the launch.
Yes, you did.
I love them so much, but yeah, Jordans I am a little more cautious with when I wear them.
Yeah.
Not for any reason, I just feel like when I wear them, I do a whole outfit situation or think about it.
I want to hold because I don't have the spare on, so I wish I had the spare.
Yeah, they're so cute.
I love them, the colors. And that launch, that Legacy one, I love it. Love it.
I love that costume. And the blue was so bold.
The red.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
There you have it. Okay.
So those are my, I guess I'll call them picks. Yeah.
Your top, or your 4 picks.
My 4, yeah.
4 kick picks.
4 kick picks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are there any past releases that you wish you caught?
Ooh. All of the Sacai collaborations.
Ooh, yes.
I don't have any of them, and like I said, I'm not really fast with that type of stuff, but I feel like at this point I would have bought them off of a reseller or something, and I haven't got around to it yet, but yeah, I love the Sacai collaborations.
I mean, you can get it still.
Yeah, I can still.
Yeah.
And Vashti Cola's Jordans. I obviously don't have a pair of those, and those are my holy grail. I'll get one day.
Yes, if anybody has a pair in your size.
Well, good luck.
Anybody 6.5.
That'd be so nice, but.
There you go. Okay, anything else, or that's the top?
No, yeah, I think those are my
okay.
Yeah.
Are there any upcoming releases that you plan on going for?
Not specifically. I was thinking about this, and actually right now I really want Adidas Sambas. I'm on this like soccer wave and wearing like soccer shorts and high socks and even like soccer jerseys and just like the whole kit, and I feel like I need some Sambas actually.
Yeah, Sambas, okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep it locked on. Well, do you post your kicks on your page?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Like not like outfits or like normally, just like if it happens to be in the photo type of thing.
But if you get the Sambas, you will.
Yeah, maybe I'll do an outfit post.
Okay, so we'll keep it locked on your page to
see if
you
I get them.
Yes, we will. Okay, well there you have it. You answered the kicking it questions.
Yeah.
Now we got a soul or troll.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question. It could be a trolling question about kicks. Could be a trolling question about life.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Or you know what? I'll let you choose it and then you give it to me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. $1 million worth of shoes or $1 million home?
The home.
Okay.
I feel like that says I got old.
You thought about it though.
Yeah.
You thought you're like,
I'm like, wait, but can I flip these shoes for more than I don't know.
Might be
like,
able to.
Yeah. No, but I feel like right now, and being in Toronto, a home.
A home. You're right.
Sorry, that's the boring answer. But
the housing market is just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even, what'd you say, $1 million?
$1 million.
I was like, that's not even a lot for
I know.
Toronto.
You might be able to get like a very small home.
Yeah,
depending
I'll
on
take
location.
it.
But
Yeah.
it's better than nothing, right?
True.
Okay. I feel like we could do another one.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do another.
Ooh, okay. Would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Oh. I think I'm gonna go with the emotions. I feel like
Okay.
yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm learning to be more honest and open, so if my emotions show, they show. Right?
Yeah, it's better than the tattoos of what you did
Yeah,
yesterday.
because I don't know what I did yesterday.
Very exposed.
Like slept all day, that sucks. Everyone
a picture of you sleeping on your arm.
This girl's in bed all day.
Well, there you have it. You answered the soul or troll.
Yeah, those are fun.
And that's it. You kicked it with Mo.
Thanks, Mo.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Is there anything coming up that you want the viewers to know before we sign off?
Ooh, so much coming up. No, keep up with Crown Mass. Obviously, we're working on next year's costumes, which we'll be sharing with everyone, and we have some concept projects that we'll be doing in between. Yeah, and Mitsu, if you ever need flowers, contact Mitsu.
Yes. Actually,
Yeah.
you show the flowers. Let's show the flowers. She brought flowers.
Oh yeah, I made you a
Let's
little
show the
mini
flowers.
bouquet.
So we have. We'll take it out. Ooh.
Yeah, so these are roses.
Oh. So pretty.
Really packed it in there for the transport.
Yes. They're beautiful. Woo! This will look beautiful on our Kicking It with Mo set. I'm loving it. Thank you so
you're
much.
welcome.
So if anyone wants.
Yeah, you can order flowers through Mitsu. Me and my two best friends studied ikebana, so it's Japanese floral design. So it's really about the space and the actual stems of the flowers. There's a lot behind it that we can get into. But yeah, check out our Instagram, and we deliver in Toronto. Yeah.
Check her out, you guys. Thank you so much for kicking it with me.
Thanks for
I
having
think
me, Mo.
once we sign off, maybe we can design some more shoes.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.